Hi Sagittarius, this is your reading for April 10th to the 16th, 2017. These messages are also for Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a bit shorter. And as I was shuffling Sagittarius, I did notice that your reading was very similar to Scorpio's, but the only thing that's different is that the cards are in different positions and that your Sunday card is completely different. Okay, so I do feel like you're dealing with a Scorpio person that has been trying to get you to do something drastic, and you're trying to say to them, or you're trying to get them to not do it, because it's going to end up turning into something big and crazy, is what it feels like, okay? So it's almost like revealing something about someone else without their permission, or revealing someone's information without their permission, basically, okay? So just be very careful with who you do business with, okay? And also people, it almost seems to me like when people are in serious financial detriment, they take drastic action, basically, okay? And just, if you're gonna be that person that's trying to stop someone from doing that, all the power to you, basically, okay? Because that is a good thing to do, because you don't know what can end up occurring from that, okay? All right, Sag. On Monday, you have the fire element. This is your element. You could be dealing with other fire signs as well. And with this, I feel like transportation. So someone could be you could be visiting someone in a hospital, or I feel like you need to transport, like you're flying, you may be flying out, you may be traveling, etc. If not that kind of situation, I do feel like you could even be traveling with a child, like an air sign child, and they're very high demanding of you, like they may be like the only child and they're asking you for this, that, and the third, and you're needing to be there for them. If not that, I do feel like you're traveling with a fire sign, another fire sign person, or you're communicating with one about someone else in your life, like a younger person that you know, that you work with, etc. And I feel like it's causing you a bit of whatever this communication is causing you some kind of sadness for whatever reason, okay? On Tuesday, you have the enslaved prisoner. Okay, so like I said, on Monday, there's some kind of communication coming in about someone that you work with, etc. It's bringing into kind of sadness and confusion. And with this, I do feel like it's almost like you traveled out, but it's almost like you're needing to come back for whatever reason. So it could be because of a person or something. Something is going on here where you may have felt like you made a mistake. Okay, so whereas like if you traveled, you like left something at home, or you left your like flight paper, something is missing here, but there's some kind of mistake. Maybe you hired someone and you feel like you made a mistake, okay, based on whatever communication coming in from another fire sign. And it could be about someone that you hired that you feel like you made a mistake hiring them because of something that may have occurred, something might have happened to them, they may be sick, etc. okay, and they're not able to come back into work for whatever reason, and that's what's causing some kind of frustration. Maybe you need to take on more responsibility because of that person leaving, okay? If not that, I do feel like I feel like you're trying to solve a mystery here. So whereas you weren't getting any communication, all suddenly communication comes in very quickly for you, and it's that's what's also not making any sense. Whereas you feel like you were making some kind of mistake, I feel like you possibly even jumped into a relationship that you feel was a mistake. The person hasn't been communicating with you, etc. for whatever reason. Maybe you feel like the person doesn't like you. You feel like the person has used you, took advantage of you, etc. Okay? And with this, because of that, I even feel like you're possibly even pursuing someone else in that case. Okay? And it may actually be a person that's like the same sex as you, like you're a woman, you're into women, you're man and you're into another man, etc. Okay? Because it's something that somebody did. Someone could have even lied to you about how they felt about you, but they were bullshitting. So that's why that's coming out to the surface now. It could even be like a fire sign, another fire sign that you're interacting with. All right? On Wednesday, you have the 10 of water, okay? So emotional stability, basically. All right? So you could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be interacting with one where this person's emotions are all over the place, is what it seems like. They don't know how to get their emotions in check. Something is going on here. Okay, so whereas you may have been a little bit lost in the dark about someone, this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces kind of like brought whatever truth about something that you were, like I said, in the dark. it has come to light because somebody brought in some kind of news, you got communication, etc. is what it feels like to me. Okay, and with this, I feel like hospital visitation, someone having to go visit someone in the hospital, they're not feeling well, etc. Okay, if not that, I do feel like if this is work, I feel like you're trying to like go back to the drawing board possibly, or maybe somebody has good ideas to share with you at work. So you're taking the ideas that they gave you and you're kind of like running with it. Okay, maybe like this can turn into something big after finding out something from a fire sign told you, has given you like a really cool idea as to what to add to like a work environment, basically is what it feels like to me. Okay, and you're like literally you have dollar signs in your eyes because of something that a fire sign is communicating with you with, or a water sign. Okay, on Thursday, you have the 9 of water. Okay, so this is wishes, like wishes coming, being fulfilled. Wishes, even I feel like even you're thinking about things coming together for you. It could even be, like I said, a relationship. Could be ideas at work, etc. Could be you even trying to hook up with someone to make something happen on the business front. All right, and with this, I feel like there's some kind of element of you tired of waiting. So whereas I said you are waiting on somebody's communication, this wait is making you a little bit tingly. It's making you not be able to sit still. Okay, so it's causing you to be fidgety. All right, so there's some kind of nervousness associated with this wait. You could be waiting to hear about someone in your life. You're waiting to hear what if they're okay, etc. So there's some kind of nervousness associated with this card, and you're just hoping and praying that everything is okay with this person. All right, and with the fidgetiness, I also feel like you may have even ordered something in the package. You're waiting for like a package to come through, and there's some kind of nervousness associated. It could even be like a letter. It could even be like an email. You're waiting for someone's call, like communication, basically. Either like a package, a letter, something coming in the mail to you. All right? It could even be an email. On Friday, you have the 4 of air. So you could be dealing with air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, where I feel like this person has put you in this kind of position mentally. Okay, if not that, I feel like you could be dealing with an air sign person that you feel has they're not telling the truth. They could be lying about something that's going on with your family, someone that you're close to, etc. So I feel like they kind of done something wrong. They're like regretting it, and they're like trying to run away, and you're trying to catch them. Like that's the kind of feeling. So it's almost like if not that, I feel like there's some kind of like rehearsal. It could even be like someone's getting married and there was a rehearsal dinner. Okay, and that's why with the rehearsal dinner, there's some kind of feeling here, whereas someone could be planning to get married, but it's almost like they did not divorce yet. So it's almost like it's like somebody's tied to someone else already, but it's like they don't really love them, but it's like they have their eyes on someone else, and that they're starting a whole future not having had ended something completely with you, or like with someone else around you, is what it feels like to me. You feel backstabbed maybe, and it could have to do with an air sign. There's some kind of backstabbing situation. This could even be like you feel hurt because like maybe someone didn't invite you somewhere, is how I also feel like too, and you feel bad about it. And I feel like if not you not being invited, it also feels like maybe you were out of town and something occurred while you were out of town that you feel bad for missing it. Is what it feels like. It could be a very important invitation to something, like a wedding or a rehearsal dinner, or like a what do you call it? Like a baby shower, something that you missed and you were already out of town or you already left, something like that. On Saturday, you have the outcast here. The outcast is I'm just gonna go with one word: freedom. Basically, you being free. It could even be from this situation. Okay, it could even have you having to offer a peace offering to like somebody's family, somebody's spousal partner, their boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. Because maybe you got involved with their life, and it's like you did your I feel like it went both ways. You tried to help someone and they tried to help you, and it's like they weren't happy with you and you weren't happy with them, and that's why they kind of like burst out on their own, kind of like spread their wings and kind of like went to someone else or something else. It could even be like having had left a job, like they left the job that you were at with them for something better, is what it feels like. And it's almost like if not that, I feel like you're trying your best to make plans with this person. You're hoping that maybe they'll do better at work. Maybe they weren't doing so well, and it's like you're hoping that after, like, you're hoping that when you come back from wherever you are, that they will shape up. On Sunday, you have the Ace of Earth here. So this could be new financial deal. Could even be you starting a new business, etc., a new business idea, okay, based on whatever occurred earlier in the week. And this feels, like I said, this feels to me like you having to go back to the drawing board, basically having to look at things from a totally different point of view is what I feel like. And something is even getting canceled here. Like I feel like some type of event, something is getting canceled, whether that be like a proposal, a wedding, some type of like event is being canceled because of something that occurred here. It could even be a trip that got canceled. Okay, but with this, I also feel like even someone is needing you to finish what they started with you. Okay? So, it's like somebody's trying to cancel on you out of nowhere. Like, maybe they just, like, left out of nowhere, or they traveled away. They could have been an earth sign where, like, they canceled. They just completely shut down what they had with you to go to something else. Is what it feels like. It could be a job, a relationship, etc. And that's why I feel like you're probably just, like, done. Either dealing with them. That's why I say you're going back to the drawing board, because maybe now that they're gone, it's like you have to start over again, is what it feels like to me. Okay, alright then, Sagittarius, that concludes your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Most importantly, I hope that it was insightful for you. Alright then, Sagittarius, take care. Bye.